playoffs here.
Less than 2 minutes ago, McLeod rims it around. Bouchard finally changes. Someone else is going to have to do it for Edmonton. The big guns are all off the ice. Stone tries to clear. Hit by Ryan. Howden knocks down Nurse. Stick goes flying. Puck bouncing and cleared nicely by Teddy Bluger. 95 seconds left in Edmonton season. The Knights can taste it now. Here's Pietrangelo. Didn't play in Game 5. He's been huge in Game 6. Fogle got the second goal and looked good for Edmonton, up 2-1, but they haven't scored since. 3 goals by Jonathan Marchessault has made it 4-2. McNabb calmly to Pietrangelo. All kinds of room. Tipped by Smith. And here comes Draisaitl. One more chance for Edmonton to get 2 late goals. 1 minute left in the third. Shot wide as Bukestad took the shot. Here's Evander Kane. Draisaitl. Bouchard can't get a shot off. Now he'll try. Blocked by Smith. Smith, Carlson, all those familiar names getting the job done. And the Golden Knights are going to the Western Conference Final as William Karlsson finishes off the scoring to make it 5-2.
You mentioned those original Golden Knights, and it's one of those who makes a defensive play. This is the way that play was finished off, but it was Riley Smith just inside his own blue line with the defensive play to create the turnover. And Vegas is celebrating here in Edmonton to the shock and chagrin of Oilers Nation.
Sports Center's coming up next. We'll have a reaction more. McDavid in the Edmonton Oilers season. And of course, Jason Tatum's big 51-point performance for the Boston Celtics as they reach the Eastern Conference Final in the NBA playoffs.
Talked a lot about those original guys, and William Karlsson, Wild Bill, he gets the goal, but he also made a couple of those big defensive plays, especially early on when that goalie was pulled before we got a change in. Great defensive center.
Well, they were aligned that first year. Karlsson, Smith, Marchessault, they score all the goals tonight, all 5. As the Knights move on in the Stanley Cup playoffs, they move on to the Western Conference Final, and Jack Eichel still playing hockey in May. They'll now await tomorrow night's winner of the Kraken and the Stars.
And how about that for Vegas? You know, they make the deal for Jack Eichel. Risky deal. Everyone thought giving up a lot to get him. And they missed the playoffs a year ago. And here they are. We mentioned all the question marks in goal. Gotta hand it to Bruce Cassidy, the entire Vegas Golden Knights organization for what they've achieved here. As you said, 4th time in 6 seasons to the conference finals.
Yeah, and you know, you just think about how long it's taken Jack Eichel to get to the postseason. For a guy that's as successful and as skilled as he is, and you mentioned his where they lost in the final game there to Providence College. So here he is still on his postseason run. You just see him to shake hands with McDavid from that same draft class. So it's 2 superstars went 1 and 2 that year to came in the same year, and McDavid's had some more postseason runs. But this year it's Eichel gets the upper hand.
It's hard not to think about, guys, the same kind of questions in Oilers Nation that Leafs Nation is facing right now, with a core group of players that have been there for enough time that they should have more to speak of at this point. Next year will be the 9th and 10th seasons for Draisaitl and McDavid, and team success has still remained elusive.
Meanwhile, Bruce Cassidy let go by the Boston Bruins after a successful run, a successful season last year with the Bruins as head coach. He won 50 wins. He gets a job right away in Vegas. Bam, 50 more wins. He moves on to the conference final while the Boston Bruins organization sits at home.
Yeah, and they had that historic season. Everybody thought Jim Montgomery was the answer to all their prayers, and they were on the outside looking in from that upstart and very pesky Florida Panthers team that knocked them out.
This is really something, isn't it? To see Eichel skate off, going to the Western Conference Final, to see that familiar look on Connor McDavid's face. He's gotten everything. Won his 5th scoring title. He's going to win his 3rd MVP, and he skates off again with a loss. Jonathan Marchessault, are you with us?
Yes.
Tell you, Jonathan, you've been through a lot from the beginning here. Man, this has to be one of your finest memories as a Golden Knight, what you did tonight.
Yeah, honestly, we know against a team like that, we needed 20 guys, and I could be more proud of those two past games. I think we responded well, we played the right way, and we got rewarded.
Jonathan, you're an easy guy to root for because nothing's ever been given to you. You've earned everything you've got. Coming here to Vegas, you're given the opportunity, you've seized it. This year, though, that you guys have got a different feel around your team. Can you talk about what that feeling is? So,
yeah, honestly, like the first year here, it was like unbelievable, to be honest. Like we were a good team and we had such great chemistry. But this year, I gotta say, it's been really special. Like the chemistry that we have off the ice. Like obviously, we have a good team on the ice, but the fun that we have off the ice is unbelievable. And we definitely have a good thing going on. And we're just halfway through our goal here.
Jonathan, you had a couple games where you weren't producing, and then these last couple games you've come alive. Obviously, the natural hat trick here in the second period. Did you change anything about your game these last couple along the way?
I mean, I'm just trying to make my teammates better out there. I'm just trying to give my team a chance to win. And you know what? The beauty of our team is our depth. And one night it's one guy, one night it's the other one. And we just keep it rolling. And honestly, like the first round, I'm just thinking of like Stevie and Howden. They were just unbelievable. Stoney too. And